So, in order to develop hazard plan in the company, basically following the similar step as before. Okay, this is more detailed information basically on the first one, identifying the hazard, and then determine the critical control points. Okay, and then after the hazard analysis has been completed, then we need to determine the critical control points, yeah, or CCP. Okay, and then the limit must be identified. Okay, determine the maximum and minimum and upper and lower limits for either temperature, whether it is time, what is the time required, the minimum time required or maximum time required, and so on, minimum pH, maximum pH level, and so on. This is important, yeah, as part of the critical, to determine the critical limit for the critical control points. If this is exceeded, then correction action must be taken. Again, it will become more clear if we using an example in a minute. Let's just go through it quickly. As part of developing hazard plans in our company, we also mentioned that continuous or regular monitoring must be in place. Okay, whether it is physical measurement or observation, and all of this activity must be recorded also. Okay, let me just proceed to the next one. The other aspect of developing hazard plan in our company is the documentation and records, yeah, must be present. Okay, this principle focus on the records and documentation needed to show that all activities has been performed according to the approved procedures. Documentation provide clear instruction of the approved process so that each person knows how to perform the process in an approved manner. Records also show that the work performed was done in compliance with these procedures. The standard requires specific procedures and documents as well as requiring organization to identify documentation that needs to be developed. Okay, so this document as part of Food Safety Management System (FSMS), okay, includes food safety policy and objective as well as various records. So this is a detail or example of food safety policy and objective in a company, a typical policy and objective. Okay, just for your reference. And then this is an example of typical records, a record of communication, record of management, record of training, and so on. Again, finally, as part of developing hazard plan in the company, it is also important to do verification activities. Okay, it basically involves checking and confirming that the plan is effective in ensuring that food is safe. Okay, it's basically double checking, yeah, to make sure that the products, yeah, everything is working as intended. Okay, so this includes checking the plans, okay, and testing procedures, okay, reviewing records. This is also part of the verification activity, as well as ongoing monitoring. Okay, continuously keep an eye on the process to ensure that the process remain effective over time. This might involve regular inspection or audits.